Merry Christmas from the Strasburg-Heisler Public Library. Mr. Jeremy here with another great idea for a Christmas decoration. One of my favorite smells at Christmas is that of freshly baked gingerbread. There's a lot of great decorations that you can make out of gingerbread, but unfortunately, I usually end up eating it first. So today I'm going to show you a different way to make a decoration with some wannabe gingerbread made out of cardboard. What you're going to need for today's project, we're going to make this great light bulb wreath, and we're going to talk about making a wannabe gingerbread garland as well. But what we're going to need today is some cardboard, and you can use a regular cereal box, macaroni box, pizza box, whatever your mom and dad have in the kitchen. You're going to need some glue. You're going to need some paint, or you can use crayons or colored pencils, whatever you'd like to decorate your light bulbs. You're going to need some scissors, a black magic marker, or you can use a pencil for your outlining. You're going to need a white marker, or you could use a white colored pencil or white crayon for your project. You're going to need some ribbon, and you'll need two different sized container lids from something that you've eaten. Now, to make our wreath, we're going to start out by taking those lids. You see, when I'm making a project, one of the hardest things for me to do is to draw a circle. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take our largest lid and we're going to trace it on our cardboard. Then, once we have that, we'll take our smaller lid and trace that in between. We'll end up with a ring like this. And this is going to be the base of our wreath. You can see a little bit on the back that my ring is in there. Then we're going to need some light bulbs for on our wreath. And we're going to need two different sizes to make this work. We're going to need a larger one to put around the outside and a smaller one to put along the inside. Let me show you how to make your light bulb. You're going to start by making a pattern, and from that pattern you can trace it and make sure that they're all looking the same as they go around. How we make a light bulb is by starting by making part of a square. We're not going to put it on the top, but part of a square, and then from that square we're going to make a little bit of an oval. Really simple. And when you cut it out, it'll look like this. Now, after you have your pattern, you'll cut that out, you'll trace it so that you have enough to go around the edge of your circle. You'll start with your larger one by gluing that down first. And then you'll glue on your smaller one. But before we get to the gluing stage, we first need to decorate our light bulbs. Let me show you how to do that. You'll take your white crayon or white colored pencil or white marker, and you'll start by making some squiggles around the edge of your light bulb. Here's how I'm going to do mine. I'm going to take and make a few squiggles like this. So that I have the edge of my light bulb. After you have that done on all of your light bulbs to go around the edge, you can either take paint, like I did, and paint the inside of that light bulb. You could take your colored pencils and color them in, or your crayons. And you could make this a solid color, or you could have some pretty cool rainbow light bulbs to put around the edge. Once you have all of your light bulbs finished, you'll glue them on there. Then you'll take some of your ribbon and cut off a piece to put on the back. And you can glue it right to the back and tape over it so that it holds tight on there. Then you'll take another piece and you'll create a bow to glue up onto the front. And just like that, you have your own great wannabe gingerbread wreath for your door. Another way that you can use the wannabe gingerbread idea is by making a Christmas tree garland. Here I've taken a thicker cardboard, and I've just taken my white marker again and done an outline around the edge of my star on both sides. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, I can't cut out a star, let me tell you how Mr. Jeremy did his. I have a hard time drawing a star with equal points also. So what I did was I took one of our family cookie cutters and I traced it around the edge. And that's how I got my perfect star. And even though this cardboard is a little thicker than what our cereal box cardboard was, this is pretty easy to cut out because it's just straight lines. You cut here, you cut here, you cut here, and you cut here, and so on and so forth, until you have all of your pieces cut out. Then you hole punch a hole towards the center and get some great yarn. I've actually taken 2 different types of yarn here and woven it together, and put a knot on one side of your star and then on the other, and go a little bit and add another one until you have enough to go around your Christmas tree. We hope you've enjoyed today's idea, and come back and see us again next month for our next Art Club video.